What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Blown Got Tea. You guys come on in, hit that like button, and say hey in the chat so I know that you guys are here. Now, we are going to be talking about the Chrisean Rock family drama because, baby, the way her sister Tarine, her niece, and even Taseki are speaking out, it's giving messy. It's giving messy, it's giving truth, and it's giving tea. All right? You guys drop a T emoji in the chat if you guys are ready for the breakdown. All right, so let's go, you guys. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. I hope everyone is enjoying their day. Happy Thursday to you. Hold on, you guys. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Their day. Okay. All right. Now, let's lay this out. Okay. Tarine, which is Krishan's sister, and this is my opinion, and this is what's out here on the messy on these streets. All right, is fed up and tired of raising Junior without help. Without help, specifically financial help. Okay. And you know what? This seems to be a pattern with Krishan when people have, even when people have her children, right? Now, whoever she laying down with, you know what I'm saying? She's spending money, spending money, spending money. But when it comes to when other people are watching her children or taking care, I mean, her children, her child, and taking care of Junior, she always seems to have a problem in sending them money. And let me get back to the narrative so I can lay it out for you guys. But I just thought of something. I just thought, a lot of times I like to say it before I forget it, and then I'll get back on track. But um, we're gonna Tarine is on a call with Krishan, right? And Krishan is on speakerphone. I don't know if she's on speakerphone or not, but we can overhear clearly what Tarine is saying on the other side of that phone. All right. And she do not sound happy at all. And I'm gonna let you guys hear that. But that made me think because she was trying to get the money for, I guess, Krishan's birthday party, taking care of Krishan, whatever the fuck. All right. And so she's asking Krishan, like, oh, I need the exact price and yada, 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 yada. But what that made me think of was, do you guys remember when Marsh had Junior when Krishan went to JAIL and Marsh went to pick up Junior? And then she had Junior for a period of time. I don't know if it was a week, 2 weeks. I'm not too sure. It was a short period of time, but yet and still, that's not what we're focused on. She had Junior, and then she hit up Krishan and was like, "Hey, girl, I need some money. I need for you to send me money. Okay? Why? To buy milk. Yeah, milk, diapers, food, right? Do you know she not get no money out of Krishan? Do you guys remember that? Who came and got? Remember who somebody had to come and get um Junior. Now I know he eventually ended up with Smiley, but somebody came to get Junior because she didn't trust Junior with she didn't trust anybody else to have Junior. And so Junior eventually I think ended up with Smiley and then but you guys know what I'm saying, right? So you guys see what the comparison? All right, so let's get into this, all right? Like I said, I feel like Tarine is tired of stepping in, whether it was CPS or not. You guys let me know in the chat. Do you think CPS really stepped in, or do you think this is some kind of arrangement, right? Part of the reconciliation, because she needed these people. These people are like pawns in Krishan's game. And she will do what she needs to do and be not even strategic. Like, I wouldn't even use her name and that word in the same sentence. Manipulative. And that's just my opinion. I feel that she had to have these people in play in order to orchestrate what she wanted. But Tarine fed up. So if this is just a glimpse of what's going on, we already know there's more going on behind the scenes. Okay. Now, when we look at this, Tarine is taking care of Junior. I don't even know how many children she has or if she even has kids. I'm sorry. I think she do have kids, right? Chrisean running after Bino, being stingy with her money and ducking her responsibilities as a mother. On top of that, Chrisean's own niece is speaking out, okay? Exposing just how she feels about the whole situation. Now, she didn't say no name, but baby, if I was a betting woman, I'd be a millionaire right now because I bet damn sure she talking about Chrisean. And as we know, their mother, the last time I checked, was currently battling addiction. What are we, 4 decades in now? And now people, the media streets, these people on the media streets are worried that Chrisean is heading down the same destructive path. Now, we didn't say she would end up like that, mind you. She is on that same destructive path. I mean, at least that's what it looks like, right? So let's go ahead and get into this phone call that I'm about to let you guys hear. And you're going to be able to overhear what Tarine is saying. Okay? And then I'll save my opinion for afterwards. Let's see. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this video. Oh, it's Tarine's phone call. Okay, hold on, y'all. All right, you guys take a listen to this. And then I think Tarine speaks on something. So this is two videos in one. Tarine is also going to speak on something. I'm not too sure. Let's go ahead and get into it so you guys can see.
No, can you go and then when you get there, and I send the exact price? Yeah, well, send me the money and I'll pay you the change if that's what you need. It's like, I don't like that you said I'm begging for something. Nobody said he was begging. No, that's how I feel as a person. You feel like you want me to beg for something. No, I just want the exact price so I can send it. That's just me trying to cover my end and my funds and my budget. That's it. Me, you, uh, Tadashi, and I mean, he's coming to Baltimore. Tarine, can you get the baby ready? No, can you go and then when you get there, and I send the exact price? I come help somebody, then I get stuck. You're stuck, you call me. I come help you, then I get stuck. And in that passion, in that moment, you was like, I'm gonna make sure you good. Then after that passion subsided, it was back to your regular life, and I'm stuck on stuff. So wrong in so many ways. Even still, it just keeps being a bunch of broken words, a bunch of wide open words. Like, this is going to happen today. Nothing. No call, no show, no nothing. But it's all part of this story about itself. So I come help somebody, then I get stuck. You're stuck, you call me. I come help you, then I get stuck. And in that passion, in that moment, you was like, I'm going to make sure you good. Then after that passion subsided, it was back to your regular life, and I'm stuck on stuff.
So y'all heard Tarine speaking and letting it be known that this is how Chrisean operates. And people are tired of her BS. People are tired of being used and manipulated by her. Because what she does is she will connect with you, agree with you. Everything that she's talking about is a good idea at that time. She's all in. I got you. I got you. Don't even worry. I got my family. Woo woo. Don't, you know what I'm saying? We're going to do this. We're going to do that. She did the same thing with Tessa. This is her method of operation. And then once everything gets, going or whatever, she just forgets. Go back to living her normal life, and it's fuck you. Even if you have her child. And that's what she's saying. Right? She did the same thing with Tessa. Hyped her up, remember? Moved her out. Was supposed to open up some type of restaurant, do something with the food or whatever. And it fell through. We have seen this done over and over and over again. I'm telling you, it's not looking good for Chrisean. It is not looking good. And I'm talking about as far as her career, if that's what you want to call it. I'm not saying anything personal or anything like that, because so this is what she's saying. Now, in the beginning of the, let me rewind it a little bit to the phone call. Hold on.
Can you get the baby ready? No, can you go and then when you get there, and that's an exact price?
First of all, why do you need an exact price? You should have already cashed out Tarine long time ago. She should be sitting on something, especially the fact that you just bragged about making 100K with Bino. Are you dumb? She should be sitting on a stack. Oh God. Like, regardless of if it was CPS's choice to place Junior with Tarine, or you thought of this elaborate plan and put everybody in places like pawns on your chess table so that everybody can play their part so that you can do what you want to do, which is crazy to me. But yeah, this is what she did. So basically, she left Tarine hanging. And Tarine feels like she got to beg for something that should already be there. This is the point that she's trying to make with you. And you're missing it. Like, you're missing the whole point. If you guys really think about this and put yourself in this place, and that was your child, would not have already sent money? Already knowing that you have, not only she has to take care of your child, but now his birthday is tomorrow day. Today. The fuck? Yeah. Like, I'm not understanding. You want the exact amount for your budget? What budget? This is your child we're talking about. And even if her sister was clout chasing, so the fuck what? So what? She has your child that she's taking care of. I don't think it matters either way. And you guys let me know in the chat, like, is it official that CPS placed Junior with Tarine? That I don't know. What's up, Connie? You say she is. You guys feel me on that? She said, I'll pay the change if that's what you need. Bitch, if you don't send her a cool stack that she can sit on comfortably, like, what is wrong with you? This should not even be a conversation, y'all. It should not even be a conversation. That's what I'm saying.
Nobody said he was begging.
No, that's how I feel as a person. It feel like you want me to beg for something.
No, I just
No.
want the exact price so I can send it. That's just me trying to cover my end and my funds and my budget. That's it.
So who are going to his birthday?
So who all going to the birthday? You was flying people in. All your friends were supposed to be there. Y'all was supposed to go eat some seafood, and y'all was supposed to go to a museum. You guys were supposed to go to, I think, museum, and you're supposed to go to have seafood and whatever the boat ride. I don't even know. None of that. The point I'm trying to make is none of that happened. So who is coming to this birthday party that you've been planning, that you've been knowing about? Let's find out, shall we?
Um, me, you, uh,
Okay, me, you. That's one. Okay, that's two people. Let's see who else she names.
Tadashi, and
You bringing him to his birthday?
Bitch, you bringing that nigga to his birthday party? Why would you do that? You don't know that man like that. Like, honestly, she do not know this man like that. This is crazy, y'all. All right, so that's Tadashi. That's three people that she's named. Come on, girl.
I mean, he's coming to Baltimore. Tarine, can you get the baby ready?
Yeah, you got to give me the money though.
I know.
So y'all heard that, okay? She sound like she fed up to me. She sound like she fed up to me, and I would be too, because she shouldn't feel like she has to beg for the money that should already be there. This conversation shouldn't even be happening. Like literally, you should be like, "I got you." You know how this conversation should have went? It should, first of all, it should have never even, this conversation should have never happened. It should have never went this way. But if it did come to the point where Tarine was like, "Hey girl, you know how this should have ended? I got you. What's your cash at? I got you. How you want me to send it?" That's it. You stingy. You got a screw loose if you don't want to give to the person that's taking care of your child. You so worried about people trying to use you and get in your pockets. That's a guilty conscience, because that's exactly what you are doing to others, using them. So we are really learning the dynamics between Chrisean and her sisters, and it's not what she is, right? That's not what she wants us to think is not what it is. That's not what she's portraying to us. Like everybody is getting back together, everything is hunky dory. Just a game of spades and some wine made it all better. Like what? Everybody is not on the same accord. Everything is not on the backtrack. It is a whole show, if you ask me. And I tell you guys all the time that Chrisean is a manipulator. And her sisters have said it too as well. Now, I'm not excusing them or their behavior, okay? But right now, we're focusing on what is going on around, in and around Chrisean Jr.'s birthday. I think she's orchestrated this whole reunion to benefit her with minimal reach into her own pockets. To not only support her family that she knows needs support, everybody post, girl, compared to you, but also to support your son as well. And this is where I say the bad months club is in full effect. And we ain't never gonna leave. I'm starting to think that I was right. I was correct. when I said that this reunion, reunification, this resolve, and all these beefs and all these issues just poof, gone. The hangups is a bunch of BS. Now we will leave room for doubt because we never know. Okay. Maybe somebody did make a genuine move. Maybe, we don't know totally, right? We gotta leave room for doubt. I think it's because she wanted to use them. Remember, even Marsh, who is now buddy with her, you even said, girl, the reason why y'all fell out was because Chrisean thinks her shit don't stink. And now, we'll wait. And now, because nothing has changed with Chrisean and her behavior, what made you latch back on? Girl, why are you even in the picture? Is what I want to know. Why is Marsh even back in the picture? You're about to do some monumental album with her? Like, really? You about to get back in the studio? For what? I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I'm not trying to crush anybody's, dreams or career. And I've never heard her rap or sing before in my life. So I couldn't even tell you. Maybe she can. Maybe she is talented. But girl, is that why you latched back on to Chrisean? Because she never stopped calling you. That's one thing about Chrisean. She never reads the room. So even if she's at odds or beef with you, she's still calling you. And that is evident when Taseki spoke. And every time Taseki speaks and she mentions Chrisean, she always mentions, at times she mentions that Chrisean is reaching out to her. Chrisean is calling her. And she has to ignore the calls. And if this is that way, I would expect that it happened that way with Marsh too. So Marsh, what made you give in to the phone calls? Because you yourself said that she came, went, or whatever at one time, and this was a while ago, and then she came back to wherever you were working on your shop, and she asked you to, you want to smoke a blunt, and you want to go out to eat, and you turned her down. You said that. It's on a video. So that means the whole time y'all was beeping, or in any given time, she was still contacting and reaching out to you guys. You were the ones, most likely, I'm just guessing, were the ones that weren't reaching back. And that's why she has access to so many of y'all. That's why she had the ability to make this reunion a thing. Now, was it a success? I see it as a disaster. Now, if there are genuine bonds, if there is genuine work going on behind the scenes, I wish that, I hope that, and I respect that. Okay? But these people like to do all the toxicity, all the Madison mayhem, all of the messy shit in front, and then they hide the good things that they do. So when we ask them, when we shoulder tap them, be like, did you guys sit down? Did you, have a Dr. Phil moment? Did anybody, hash out, any therapy went on? Did, anybody make any appointments? Like, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about what we do by bitch. How about y'all show us the good that y'all do and then hide the toxic shit? How about that? So they can use that as an excuse. So we're going to give grace for that. If that is going on behind closed doors, kudos to you, bitch. But right now, what you are showing us, y'all need some damn help. Now, like I said, even the niece spoke out. Now, I'm going to show you guys this video, and I will have to say that she doesn't mention any names. This video is very, very recent. And in the situation where her mother or wherever they're, she's in the same household as Tarine. And now they have an added addition. They have Junior. So this engages and involves everybody in the household. And she's speaking out. Let me go ahead and pull this video of her right quick. Now, like I said, you're going to have to interpret this as you will. But if common sense is your best friend, all right, I think you're going to agree with me. It's not going to take a rocket scientist either. Now, hold on, y'all. I got to make sure I pull it up the right way. Yeah, she's not a good parent at all. She's not a good parent. And I think this shows that Chrisean is neglecting Chrisean Jr. And I don't do not come from me, because y'all see it with your own eyes. Now, how you interpret it, because we're all seeing the same thing. So how you interpret it, like if you agree with this extent and level of neglect and dysfunction, either A, you also do this type of behavior, B, you're all right with this type of behavior, or you just on the bandwagon, you don't want to rock the boat. Okay, you can only fit in those three categories, as far as I'm concerned, without me taking it there, right? Calling you delusional, crazy. We don't even have to take it that far. Either you agree with this, you do the same behavior, or you're not trying to rock the boat. You're trying to go with the most popular. You don't want to be an unpopular loner. I get it. But let's listen to what the niece had to say. Like I said, y'all, interpret this, because she don't mention no names. But I know she talking about Chrisean. Just like they say, if you guys don't know, out here on these social media streets, they're also saying that Taseki's daughter do not like Chrisean. Now, the reason why I say that is because I haven't seen the video yet. I just read it. So I have not actually seen the video that they're talking about. But yeah, they're even saying that Taseki daughter, that's because they know. You know what I'm saying? Kids still kids, even when they teenagers. There's a piece of them that is brutally honest, right? And there's always a piece of them, no matter how you may look at this, at the minor, the 16, 17-year-old or whatever, they still have like an authenticity to and an innocence to them, right? So this out of the mouth of babes is what I'm gonna say. Hold on, you guys. Let me pull this up so you guys can hear this. Now, this is Tarine's daughter, and she speaks of the neglect of Chrisean Jr. I think that's our interpretation, you guys, because she doesn't even say. I don't think she even says that either. So I'm gonna let you guys hear it. You guys let me know.
Chrisean, I don't know, girl. You tell me what you think. Who you think she talking about?
I'm tired of people keep saying they taking care of their kids, they around their kids, physically, mentally, financially, and emotionally. You bitches and you niggas ain't there for your kids. Stop saying that. Because I seen it, I witnessed it, I know for first hand that you're not there. I'm tired of seeing niggas actually be there. But I ain't gonna lie. Next person that say that to me and I know it's not true, I'm gonna say something, because now it's just like I feel like people getting comfortable with certain stuff because people not speaking up. And I want them to speak up. I ain't going to sit right there and be like, oh, yeah, you do. I'm not going to say nothing at all. But yeah, I'm used to hold people accountable for that.
Girl, who you
Okay, this is let me read who I got this source from. Okay, I just wanted to do that because I'm going to play it one more time for you guys. But if you want to see the video in its entirety, go to Gossip with Ruby K. Shout out to her. So you guys make sure you make your way over there to watch this video in its entirety. Okay. Hello, hi Connie. How are you?
These may have a little issue with Chrisean. I don't know, girl. You tell me what you think. Who you think she talking about?
I'm tired of people keep saying they taking care of their kids, they around their kids, physically, mentally, financially, and emotionally. You bitches and you niggas ain't there for your kids. Stop saying it. Because I seen it, I witnessed it, I know for firsthand that you're not there. I'm tired of seeing it. You'll actually be there. But I ain't gonna lie. Next person that say that to me and I know it's not true, I'm gonna say something because now it's just like I feel like people getting comfortable with certain stuff because people not speaking up. And I want them to speak up. I ain't going to sit right there and be like, oh, yeah, you do. I'm not going to say nothing at all. But yeah, I'm still holding people accountable for that.
Girl, who you talking about? You talking about your baby daddy or Chrisean? Child, you know we nosy. You need to tell us. Now, you ain't got to give Chrisean the side eye because, baby, the baby doing it for
Girl, she got me laughing. She's so funny. So y'all saw that. That was the niece speaking out. Girl, she talking about Chrisean. That's exactly what she talking about. She said, you are not taking care of your child at whoever she talking about. Ain't taking care of their child at all. Okay? Financially, spiritually, emotionally, physically, psychologically. She broke it down. And she also said she was gonna speak up. Who y'all think she talking about? Y'all think she talking about Chrisean? I do. She said you are not there at all. And she said next time somebody say something, she gonna say something. And I encourage you to speak out. Girl, speak out. I think a lot is gonna come out, y'all. And I'm telling y'all, this is not gonna end well. And I know you guys be like you're a damper on the parade, and you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let nobody piss in my face and tell me that it's rain. And I'm watching you piss on me. That's the added bonus. I'm actually looking at you, pissing on me. Right? I think she needed Tarine to be able to leave Junior because she was getting too much backlash and truth serum thrown in her face about, toting Chrisean Jr. around and neglecting him every chance she gets. Amber was constantly catching the mistreatment, the absence of attention, the absence of nurturing, the absence of a secure environment that Chrisean was not fully capable of providing. Okay? Period. And I just think that she needed this. So that, and then she just announced that she's about to do something with Zeus for the next 2 months, starting October 1st. Now, under normal circumstances, I'm still not buying it because, girl, where's the traveling nanny at? Let me help you help yourself. Get a traveling nanny. Get a traveling nanny. What's wrong with that? Better yet, get a place to live. And if you have one, great. That's half the battle. But there's nothing wrong with her having a traveling nanny. Now, I'm thinking maybe it was CPS that placed Chrisean Jr. with Tarine. Maybe it wasn't Chrisean's harebrained idea to do this shit. Because the way that Tarine is acting is as if it's a responsibility that she like is like required of. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't even feel like she could give, Junior back and be like, girl, come get your child. And not that she wants to, but the way Chrisean is acting make you want to slap your mama. Okay? Some people are saying, girl, you ain't doing too good. Because I ain't forgot how when we saw Chrisean Jr. on that float, you leaned into the camera, girl. So let me be reminded, we looking at everybody in this story, scenario, truth, social media, we looking at everybody with side eye. Just like you see Junior right there, how he looking at Chrisean with that side eye. That's how we looking at every last one of you. Okay? Don't get too chummy. We not too chummy with nobody. We don't give a damn. We looking at everybody with a side eye that's over the age of 18. Okay? That's how we gonna do. We're gonna draw the line right there. These creepazoids. What y'all saying in the chat? Now I'm getting ready to play this video because before I lose my train of thought, because Tarine is going through it. She's going through it so much so that she came to the internet to ask for prayers. Now I know some people may be like, "Oh, you come to ask strangers." Well, I mean, technically that's what you do when you're in a church, right? When you be like, "Yeah, everybody pray," we get ready to pray. Let's pray for me. You're surrounded by a bunch of strangers, right? So she came to the internet and asked for prayers, y'all. She's really going through it. Now, I don't know if this has something to do with some other avenue of her life, but taking on a child, especially a child with special needs, who needs more attention, right? Needs care, needs doctor's appointments. That can be an added stress to anybody. Let's just be honest. Okay. And I think she's feeling the pressure. I think it's weighing on her because I saw this video of her actually, coming to the internet and asking for prayer. So it wasn't like she was just like, on here and no, she specifically asked for prayer. Now I'm about to show you guys this video of Tarine asking for prayer. And she's on here for a while, and eventually somebody does come up and pray with her. All right. Let me go ahead and bring this up. And I'm like, is she really going through it like that? Where you are coming to the internet, or is this just a clout chase, right? Because we know we're dealing with the clout chase. Everywhere we turn is clout chase season. But it's like, you've got to really be going through something to come on here. But you guys know what I always say. Anytime something go wrong, they run to the God theme, right? The holy rollers. And I'm not saying it's not genuine in some way, shape, or form, but it just seems like every time. And it's not even about what they're doing, it's how they're doing it, right? Bringing it to the internet. I think this is something that should be in private, but who am I? Okay. I can't tell people how to express themselves. You guys let me know what you guys think in the chat. But let me pull this video for you guys right quick. Let's see. Wait a minute, y'all. She was in tears, y'all. I'm like, girl, what you going through? Look, girl, look, don't fall apart now. Okay? Don't fall apart. Because we might have to make other arrangements if you know what I'm saying? Like maybe it's becoming a little bit too much for her. And Chrisean doesn't seem to me making it any easier. She damn near got to beg you for something that you should already be doing. Having phone conversations that should have never happened. Because if you would handle your scandal, she would already been sitting on a little bag. As far as your child is concerned, right? With a little something on reserve, like, oh, can I get the exact price? No, you cannot. I need to know from my budget. What budget? What the fuck? But what are you budgeting? The Airbnbs, the hotels, the couch. What are you budgeting? You have no car. You have no bills. What the are you budgeting? The dope man? Is that what you're budgeting? Your alcohol tab? I don't know. Because I can't see anything else that she would be, I need that, so I can, what I'm saying, make sure my budget. We're talking about your child. Let's go ahead and pull this video for you guys. And this is from Lola Lee Chat. I'm going to show you an excerpt of this. And you guys go ahead and take a look.
Type in as a comment. I'm trying to go live. Is that one? Right now I'm soliciting prayer. But it seems like nobody don't want to pray for me. Calling all the prayer warriors to the front. Calling all the prayer warriors to the front. Thank you. But nobody's asking me. Y'all know I faithfully prayed with y'all every Sunday before service started. Today's our Sabbath of last week, and we don't have no service today, so I slept in this morning. Somebody pray for me. No, actually, my middle son. I ain't got like that, so. Okay, go live. Request to join my live. Yeah, my middle son got locked up, but they actually did me a favor and brought him home. Because unfortunately I went to go help somebody and it backfired on me. And the person I helped is enjoying not handling the backfire. So thank God they brought my son home. Oh no, if you don't pray to Jesus, I don't need you to pray for me. I don't pray in Jesus' name. I pray to God in the name of Jesus. I don't need you to pray for me. Thanks anyway. That's bad. See, your own kind won't even volunteer to do it. So I'm about to be presenting two of my projects. I'm excited. And I got to lock in and work hard on this one that I'm taking care of. Y'all going to love it. Y'all going to enjoy it. Y'all going to be able to share it. You'll be able to learn from it. I have been going through some things. And I tend to keep certain things to myself because it's part of the care that I possess and the love that I possess. But I know.
Feeling stuck, tired, or anxious, and the idea of starting therapy feels just as hard? Let Grow Therapy help.
Oh. I know my story is going to help so many people and help prevent so many different things. I'm getting ready to tell it. It's crazy because perpetrators and predators, they love to shame you or shame you in front of other people and create a narrative they can control. But all that stuff always comes to an end. You can go towards the left. Towards the left. Yes.
Thank you.
What happened? Yeah, I know that. That's why I said I want to go live. I want to see, and but I need prayer. That's why I'm calling all the prayer warriors to the front. I called all the prayer warriors to the front. Those who believe in God, those who Jesus is their Lord. Yes, I'm good. I'm real good. I'm better than I was a couple of weeks ago. I'll tell you that. Better than I was last night. I'm grateful for that. When I was going through it, y'all didn't know. I got through it. Now I'm getting through the readjustments, So.
So that was her speaking on her live recently. And she said she's getting back to the readjustments, right? Readjusting to the responsibility that she has. Maybe she was going through something before she, took on the responsibility for caring for Junior. We don't know. Maybe she's not even talking about that at all. It could be something totally different. But the fact that she can't, are you okay? Because we count on you now. I mean, that's a lot for one person, to take on. It really is. And this is the reason why that phone call makes me so upset. Because nobody should be having to sit up here and beg you. And she even said in there, it's like you want me to beg for the money. And she just bragged about making 100K with Bino, and she claims to love, and essentially is trying to give him the praise that Blueface once wanted. You guys remember that? Well, she gave Blueface reluctantly. Because she didn't want to give him that credit. He definitely put you on, girl. You showed up with a backpack and some damn cleats. Y'all don't remember after that lie detector test when they made it home and she didn't want to give him credit to Blueface? Let me show y'all this video right quick. Hold on. First of all, I want you guys to hear her bragging, all right, and letting us know that she just made 100K in 1 month. Okay? Girl, please. Hold on, y'all.
Bravo just trying to be a crip in front of the camera. He said, I love you back. He got a heart. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I done made like over 100,000 within like, a month? Or whenever we start doing stuff. I appreciate him. He looked out. And he's very supportive. And I don't know, you can't knock somebody's business.
Alright, for sure.
Girl, are you crazy? But you just heard her say out her own mouth that she made 100K, and you up here on the phone playing tennis, and you playing ping pong, you playing tit for tat with your sister over a funky 5K that she should already be sitting on. Because regardless of how she got the responsibility of Junior, she got it. Now, people are kind of questioning how she handling stuff over there too. Okay, I'm just letting y'all know. It's messy all the way around. Because we ain't forgot about Chrisean Jr. being on that float. We ain't forgot about that.
All right, for sure. Just call me if you need me.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Love you.
Honestly.
You know we on stream. We like beep beep beep. Bravo just trying to be a crip in front of the camera. He say I love you back. He got a heart. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I done made like over 100,000 with him. Within like what, a month or whenever we start doing stuff.
Or whenever we start doing stuff. Girl, you just told that man you love him. That's around the time how long y'all been together. And you just told this man that you love him. And you talking about, oh, yeah, you know, he's looking out you. I'm giving him what? So did Blueface. As toxic as that shit was, so did Blueface. Blueface put you on. It was like pulling teeth for you to give him his credit. Y'all remember that? That shit is crazy, y'all. She talking about she loved this man. I thought I had the Blueface video. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Oh, yes, I do. Hold on. Let me pull it up for you guys. So I'm going to show y'all. And the reason why I'm saying this is because when she was on that phone call with Bino, she gives him credit for helping her make 100K. Girl. Whoever you was going to help you make 100K. And you just replaced Bino with Blueface. Really? Let me see, y'all. I don't even have that. But I'm sure you guys remember that. Let me see if this is it. And you know what? Blueface told us a long time ago. He told us a long time ago that you play victim. He told us a long time ago that you play victim. A lot of things that Blueface told her, whether you wanted to give him credit or not, or whether you like it or not, was absolutely true. And although he put himself in that position, he was going through some shit himself. That whole dynamic was messy. I hope they do not get back together because no, that was just too much. Okay? Let me pull up this clip for y'all. Listen to this. Because he told us long time ago.
I was not crying about that. Now you finna play that victim shit. You was not crying about that.
Fuck that victim shit.
Oh my goodness, kid.
It's either that or I turn up on you and it's bad. Like, what do you mean?
I'm not gonna be selfish right now and make it a thing. I'm just gonna.
It's a thing, yo.
Chill and
you doing too much.
Move on. What you talking about? Temper tantrum. Here come the selfish shit. See, y'all the real problem. It be that y'all fans, y'all be the problem. Y'all be like, y'all be letting her think like, yeah, they did it to you first, so you should just go crazy. Like, no, you should use your words, talk, say where shit went wrong, and then come to a conclusion. The acting out shit is like, that's selfish. What the fuck? Antagonizing somebody is not a reason for them to like start breaking shit and wigging out and socking people. No, you're wrong. You're a part of the problem. Somebody antagonize me, I'm gonna tell them, hey, I don't like when you do this. You should stop. Okay. I'm gonna tell them again. Hey, I tried to tell you already. I don't like when you do that. You should stop. Okay. The third time, then I'm gonna react like her. Hers, like, no, it's just selfish. Like, oh no. And then y'all on here like, yeah, you were right. Like, no, we're adults. Use your words. Speak. And then go crazy. How does that sound like a maid? Cleaning up? Like, who the fuck raised you to teach you, like, cleaning up is only for maids?
Like, the way you talking.
You watch too much Love and Hip Hop or something. Like,
I don't watch TV like that.
What the fuck? Cleaning up is like a
What
regular...
is Love and Hip Hop? You watch that shit.
You want some Jocelyn Hernandez, like, clean up. Like,
Why are you bringing up other people?
Because you talking about cleaning up is for maids.
Other people?
Can you answer the fucking question?
The question is so, like...
Alright, clearly you're not happy. No, she's not happy. I'm happy right now because she cleaned up. What? And the house is clean and it looks nice. But she's not happy because I guess she cleaned up and the house looks nice. Which is strange to me. 10 hours ago? Okay, what the fuck? Bro. You was not...
So you heard that. That's exactly what she does. She plays the victim. Or she going to fuck off. Now, when that went down, they was like into it or whatever. Like at the beginning, when the camera went down and it kind of paused. But y'all remember how toxic they were together. This shit is crazy. All I can say is Bino, get ready. And like Black 100 said, he ain't stupid. He ain't stupid like that. Okay, because he's street. He's street. In that sense. So he's probably playing Chrisean. I mean, they both playing each other. But at the end of the day, this shit ain't gonna work. Shit ain't gonna last, okay? And it's gonna blow up in your face. Because you connect to people desperately out of desperation. Like, it looks like you're hopping from man to man to man. Out of fear, out of attention. I don't know. You'll never win like this. And this is why I believe Blueface did find over 10 men that could have potentially been laying with you. Now, I'm not in her bedroom. I don't know, right? It could have been friends. She could have just been talking to them. But the way she moving out here like this, and like I said, I'm not saying she slept with all those men. But there's a such thing as called emotional cheating, right? Because you can cling to a man and fall in love with him in a drop of a dime. Okay? And you already calling him daddy? Like, what? I don't know, y'all. And then he claiming he's celibate. You using words of somebody that you've been intimate with. So we ain't buying that. Right? Just like I said, y'all, everything ain't that's glowing. Everything that glitter ain't gold. Because I'm telling you, when these cameras cut, people is going through it. People is going through it. Okay? There was a time in Chrisean's life that she claimed that she would have panic attacks. She ain't took care of that. And you, girl, no. Those don't just go away. And she said out her own mouth, the only person that could calm her down was Blueface. You ready for that, Bino? Or are you going to be slapping a hoe? Because Chrisean has panic attacks. She don't like to clean up. Okay? She loud, unruly, and a lot of people would say just downright annoying. Are you ready? Because I don't know if you know the job, you're going to know the job is dangerous when you took it. You a whole fool out here too, because y'all are trying to play us, but y'all are really playing each other. That's what it is. You guys are trying to play the masses, the people, the public, but you guys are really playing yourself. I'm just asking. You gonna get the same Chrisean that we saw with Blueface. So are you ready for the panic attacks and the flash outs and getting hit upside the head with Hennessy bottles? I'm just asking you. Because you seem like you get a little more rowdy than Blueface. You don't seem like you got a much tolerance. Okay. Are you ready? That's all I'm asking. She claimed only Blueface could help her.
Oh, man. Panic attacks, because I'm going to be honest, I'll be having panic attacks. I'll be feeling like I'm scared and shit. And he, that's what I'm saying. He's not all bad. He's not all bad. I be having these panic attacks, and I'll pull up in a black truck out front of the house, and then wait. The truck will pull off, and I'll wait till he pull out his driveway for me to get in his car. And then I'll see whoever in the window looking at me. Every time I have these panic attacks, because I'm gonna be honest, I'll be having panic attacks. I'll be feeling like I'm scared and shit. And he, that's what I'm saying. He's not all bad. He's not all bad.
Well, if he's not all bad, why you didn't give him the same credit where credit is due? That's all we asking. That's the bare minimum. You gave Bino credit was not due. Okay? Because if you would have linked up with anybody, you just chose Bino because you know the relationship with Soulja Boy and Blueface. Let's just be honest. That's the reason why I believe that Bravola is your manager, which you never seem to fail to mention. And that is your connection with Blueface. You always are going to have a connection some way, somehow. You're going to make it to where you have a connection with Blueface. So if Bravola is your manager, we know that you still have a connection to Blueface. Okay? But if you ask me also, I think Blueface is allowing his best friend to be your manager. If Blueface didn't allow it, I don't think that Bravola would be your manager. Let's just get that straight. So I think that Bravola is serving two purposes. Okay, he's your manager. Maybe he's good at what he does, and bravo, no pun intended. But he's also watching your ass. And not in the sense of you cheating or something like that, but I think Blueface just wants eyes on you. You know, have you guys forgotten how Blueface operates? Have y'all forgotten how he manipulates his social media? How he'll take something that he's learned from you and then he'll put it out there in a way that not only shames the devil, but it shames you too. He knows how to push your buttons. So I think he's gathering up things that he can later throw in your face that nobody else would know. But say, for example, your manager. Mm-hmm. And girl, you sloppy with what you do. You are not discreet. You do not read the room. So you, girl, It would be easy. A 5-year-old could watch you and report back to Blueface at this point. No decorum, no reservations. Girl, no. I don't know. That's just my theory. I'm not sure. But Bino, bruh, get ready. That's all I got to say. Because it's going to fall apart. It's going to start falling apart. It's going to start falling apart. I'm telling y'all. It's going to start falling apart. But yeah, she said that she used to have panic attacks, you guys. And I'm just thinking, like, what now? Are you going to run to Bino? You know? I think it's just crazy that even Tarine was like, you going to bring him to the birthday party? Like, they go, what? Why would you do that? I don't even think she wanted him in her house like that, right? It was just a little bit too close for comfort because these two are too close for comfort. It doesn't look comfortable. It looks icky. Right? And then Bino's baby mama came out and spoke. Now, I'm not saying that Bino and his baby mama were together, but in that video where she spoke as if she was still with him. And if I recall, you did the same thing to Jaden. But now you up here hollering the holy roller, but you ain't living what you want us to think that you live in. The righteousness that you think you want us to think that you're living in, you're not living in that. Because these people are exposing you as a low down, dirty shame. Okay? Trifling. And you know how I know? Because when you're on that phone call, we overheard your sister. How you gonna do your sister like that? I don't give a fuck if it's about cloud chasing. They just linked with you to cling to you and reunited and agreed to squash the beef for your future riches. You know what's going on around that everybody been saying, or a lot of people have been saying. They could be closer to you because you're the one with the bag. I think it's the opposite way around because when people speak that you have fell out with, they always say that you're always calling them, trying to weasel your way back in. Now, do you guys remember when Marsh? No, let me see. Hold on. And girl, you are full of broken promises as far as your sister concerned and a bunch of no-shows. Now, I wonder what she meant by that. Because I did see you at the birthday party, but I guess you be saying you're going to pull up and show up and you don't show up. Now, I know that she's reconciled with Taseki as well. But Taseki says she can't trust you, girl. Taseki says she can't trust you. Marsh said the reason why y'all fell out is because you think your shit don't stink. So why are these people why are y'all back? Like there has to be something more. And some of these things they just recently said. Some of this stuff they just recently said. What has changed? What has made everything all right? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if this is it right here, you guys. Because I remember Taseki says she don't trust you no more. Or she can never trust you. Wait, let me see. Because I got to see what it says, y'all. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't know if it's she can't trust you no more. Let's see. Okay, hold on, you guys. Let me pull this up. She says she can never trust Chrisean again. Yet here we are. But like I said, they are sisters. This is probably not their first fallout, y'all. They probably been doing this ever since before we even came along, before we even knew about a Chrisean. Okay, so we're gonna give that. We're gonna leave that there. Okay, this is not. This is just how they operate. Now, just outside of this dysfunction, we got to make it make sense. Okay, but they probably fall out, drag each other all the time, been that way. So we are not surprised that they are connecting. Okay, although it's still toxic. I mean, it's just as like uncomfortable. It's just as questionable. But we have to understand that they are family, right? They are sisters. And that does count for something. What's up, Christy? You said she's so strung out. Yeah, they have there's a clip out there of her sniffing for 21 seconds. And girl, I can definitely say when I saw that video, I'm convinced. I'm convinced it's hitting too close to home. And I'm not saying me personally. Oh no. I may have dibbled or dabbled, but never, never, ever, ever, ever. So not none of the routes she taken I ever took, not even alcohol. Okay. But I've been around people like that. And I can say unequivocally. Now, if I like, bro, you on something, girl. You are on something. I can't quite put my finger on it because I don't really know about the newer D rugs that are out. Not really newer, but like the METH. I've never been around nobody with no METH. I've never been around somebody with, you know, that do the H. Like I really that I don't know. Hold on, you guys. Let me go ahead and pull this video up to Seki saying that she can no longer trust Chrisean. Girl, I won't even go to the store around the corner and leave you alone in my house with my kids. That's because your daughter might end up whooping her ass. That's why you don't want to leave her alone with your kids, number one. Then you think she might steal something. What you think she's gonna do? How grimy is she? Right? And I don't know if that's the pet. I'm calling the kettle black because she done said some unquestionable things about the second, and so have a few other people, girl. Oh, girl, we gotta walk a tightrope with all these people. Like, we gotta walk a tightrope, y'all. Hold on. Now, let me pull this up right quick. And March, I'm not understanding, girl. You said she still thinks that her ish don't stink. She still thinks that. Nothing has changed about Chrisean's attitude, her movements, her patterns, the way she treats people. It hasn't changed at all. So why are you back? Are you desperate? Do you think this is your next bag? Are you possibly going to be going back on baddies? Because I do think this is a culmination of something that is going to be happening on baddies. I'm not even going to lie. And they're incorporating it as a reunion, as a reconciliation, but it's really for all of them to get to the bag. So don't get your heart and your heartstrings all wrapped up into this bullshit, okay? Please don't. Because there's a lot of fakery going on, okay? There's a lot of fakery going on, y'all. Hold on, I'm sorry, let me bring up this video. Don't let these people pull on your heartstrings, y'all. Because the next damn minute, they're going to be at each other's necks, enemies of the state, and you're going to be sitting up there looking stupid. Not me. I've been on this roller coaster ride before. I'm not going to be looking stupid. I'm looking at all y'all. Just like Chrisean Jr. was looking at his mama with that side eye, that's how I'm looking at all y'all. Except for Tarine's daughter. So I think she under 18. That's the only one I'm riding with. That's it. All right, you guys, hold on.
would have literally been paranoid, like, yo, if we had any type of word, misunderstanding, I got to worry about her calling my goon. Matter of fact, let me call. It's crazy. So this is what happened. They said, hey, we putting Tasiki, your sister, on the show, whether you like it or not, She responded, hey, Natalie, y'all really gonna do this to me? Y'all don't think she's gonna blow up and throw that shit in my face? Natalie said, yada, yada, I was on the phone. But that's how it went. It didn't go how my fucking sister called me and told me that it went. She said that they just called me and said, fuck us, we gonna put her on the show. I mean, and I was sitting there thinking, like, why would they say that? That's their show. It's Natalie's show, so why would she? Okay, whatever. But now it makes more sense. Now that the truth is starting to come out, it just makes more sense. Motherfuckers been, you're not, when I say motherfuckers, I'm not talking about Natalie. I'm talking about Chrisean and her little weird ass so-called godly friends. They been plotting on me. It's just when you are a real God's child, baby, God's gonna make sure it doesn't happen. Yeah. He's gonna protect you. And then he's going to make sure he give you armor so you can protect yourself as well. And that's what happened in the situation. The odds was for me to fall, crumble, get stomped out. Yeah, motherfuckers was told to stomp me out, all types of weird shit. It didn't happen because I'm a goblin. I'm a warrior. Are you dumb? Yeah, let's talk about it. Get into the tea. Huh, bitch. Y'all keep saying in the comments, you need to forgive, Y'all don't even know how many times I forgave. At this point, how the fuck you come from that? Even if, let's just say this. I'm going to give y'all this. Let's say if I would have answered her call on Monday when she kept calling my phone. When you keep calling my phone, texting me, bro. I'm not answering you. Let's say if I would have answered and I would have accepted her apology. Do y'all know my conscience would have been tore up? Y'all know I would have been like, okay, say because one thing about it, if I forgive you, I'm back like this with you. I'm back cool with you. I forgave you. I never hold shit over here. I forgive you. So if I forgave her, that means we would have been back like this, like far as around each other. I would have literally been paranoid, like, yo, if we had any type of word, misunderstanding, I got to worry about her calling my goons. Matter of fact, let me call my goons. Then maybe Sean always stays at my house. She loves to hear. Everybody loves to hear. Biggie's here. The big legend Biggie is here. Fuck are you talking about? It's a loving place. I'm a loving person. So I can, I probably would leave her here, go to this gas station, grab some blunts. I'm going to have to think about, oh my God, Sean is at the house with my children. My fucking trust is fucked up. So why would I do that to myself? Why are you all so...
You heard her say her conscience would, her conscience would be fucked up. Period. So what changed? And we know you've been down this road before. So is this how you and your sister's relationship is? She said her conscience would be toe up and she would be paranoid to be around Chrisean. What has changed? If this is how y'all deal with each other and y'all have fallen out before, what has changed now? The bag, that's what has changed. Why is Marsh around? When you and Jay were the ones trying to get Junior to the hospital. And Marsh, you don't remember when you had Chrisean Jr. and you had to damn near beg her to send you money, which you never got? For the diapers, remember? And the milk because he couldn't eat solid foods, remember? She left you hanging so much so that I think somebody, now I don't know who had him before Smiley, but somebody definitely came down or flew out and came and got Chrisean Jr. I don't know, you guys correct me if I'm wrong. And then he went to Smiley and then ended up with another family member. Is that how that went? Y'all remember? What has changed is the bag. And I believe they are all in this for a bag. Some way, somehow, either Marsh, we know for sure Chrisean and Taseki are linked to Zeus. She just made an announcement that she will be filming for 2 months, I think. starting October 1st for, I think, baddies, if I'm not mistaken. So that's already out there. I think Mars has something to do with that as well. So they had to link up. And this is what she meant when she said that she had to link up with these people. She had to make up with these people. It was for the bag, y'all. But they want to pull on our heartstrings. Okay? They want to piss in our face and tell us it's rain. But they want to pull on our. So don't get caught up in this. Don't get your emotions caught up in this. Okay? This reunion, this reconciliation is super glued. And there's nothing genuine about it that I can see. There's really nothing about it that's genuine that I can see. That's just in my opinion. I believe that this all is surrounded in the same bag or just a bag, period. I think the bag that they're trying to make is connected because Marsha's been on baddies as well as Chrisean and Taseki. So what does Lemmy have up his sleeve over there? Is what I'm asking. What do they have up their sleeve over there? Does anybody truly really care about Junior? At the end of the day, you feel me? Because everybody wants to be a child of God. Everybody turns into a holy roller when things aren't going their way or they want a display of attention. I know. God is going to prepare, a table in the midst of your enemies. But what I want to know is who going to be the enemies? Because y'all are each other's enemies. All y'all claim to be the one, the chosen, the child of God, and nothing's going to touch you, and everybody else is against you. Like, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. But yet you're talking about your own sister and brother. So who gonna be sitting on the other side of the table? Because if you ask me, the only one that you're gonna be looking at, who you need to be looking at, is Chrisean Jr. Because that's the real child of God. That's who is really gonna get the table prepared in the midst of his enemies, in the midst of his haters. Y'all gonna be looking at Chrisean Jr. on the opposite side of that table. Because as far as I'm concerned, anybody that is not for Chrisean Jr. is against Chrisean Jr. as far as I'm concerned. If you're not for his well-being, putting him first, all right, and fixing this brokenness that we are seeing, you are Junior's enemies. Does anybody truly care for Junior? Besides Ronnie, rest in peace. And if you think about it, Carlissa is the only one that truly cares about Junior in my eyes. And I'm convinced of that because we don't have Ronnie anymore. And I'm also going to bring up Ronnie's family because I don't want to talk negative on them. And, shout out to them because they're probably still grieving. They're probably still going through it. And they probably still believe that there's a possibility that Chrisean Jr. could be Ronnie's child. And that's why y'all out here playing. Not only are y'all playing on Junior's top, which got me hot, but y'all playing on God's top. And God's plan, all right, but it ain't gonna be the way that y'all wanted it to be. And I'm talking about all y'all and I'm talking about the people that are against Chrisean. I'm not talking about my chat, y'all. All y'all that claim to be the child of God, holier than thou, God is gonna come down and smite everybody. Okay? I just wanted to put my 2 cents in. Okay? Because I know how this thing works. Y'all not the only ones. And I'm going to need my prayer warriors to come out for Chrisean Jr. Because the enemy is attacking The enemy is against the good. His mama couldn't even tell us how old she was. I think it was a brain fart. I think she knew, but she just blacked out and blanked out. If you guys get a chance, go check out that clip with her and Chaotic. And he plainly asked her, how old is Junior going to be tomorrow? And she blanked out. And then she looked over to the side and started to just talk about something totally different. Something ain't right. I'm telling y'all. You got a glitch. You got a glitch in your brain, and it's caused by drugs and alcohol. Okay, and them demons, and that's why you can't think straight. That's why you're wiping your nose 20 times. It's sniffing 20 for 21 seconds. Okay, that's why. That is why. Y'all go ahead and take a look at this video. Tell me this don't look like Powder City. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? You think she got allergies? Does that look like somebody who got allergies to you? Does that look like somebody got allergies to you? Or is it something like what I'm saying? Some ain't right. And you think we don't see this and you think we stupid? I don't give a F. You're not going to play me stupid, okay? I'm going to point you out every effing time. Unfortunately, a lot of things that I can point out because of wisdom and a lot of shit is just life lessons that you've learned. Mixed with common sense, of course. And I've been through a lot of things that I see her going through as well, which a lot of us can attest to that. Duh. It's called living life. You don't take a rocket science, okay? You are a manipulator. You are a deceiver. And you steal the joy out of Chrisean Jr.'s life. You are deceiving your family and your friends, and you are manipulating the people around you so that they can do your bidding, so that you can sit comfortable and sniff and sip and gaslight. And I'm here to tell you that this train ride is not going to last forever. It's not. It's not going to last forever, y'all. And unfortunately, we are going to be the ones to witness, okay, the train wreck. We are going to be able to witness the train wreck, you guys. And where's the matriarch of the family? I mean, but we know now in 2025, that's no longer the family dynamic, right? The matriarch that's supposed to hold it all together. But see, the games that she's playing is a recipe for disaster. And you are putting a man before your child. Not only did you have an all-nighter right before your child's birthday, which nothing was planned. Nothing was planned out. And even in your rabbit-ass mind, it was planned out. But you never executed anything that you said that you were going to execute, which is a sad, sad state to be in. right? Girl, people say that you are on the same trajectory as your mom once was. Are you the apple that didn't fall too far from the tree? Because nobody wishes that on anybody, right? But can we help it if we see the signs? Now, like I said, honestly, I don't know how much progress or lack thereof that Charla has had in her battle against addiction. But some of the videos that are out there about her are disturbing. Now, last time that I checked, I saw this video. And some people say you're going down that road, Kashawn. It's cute now. Everything is cute when you're young. I'm here to tell you, okay? A young drunk hoe looks way more better than an old drunk hoe. Holla if you hear me. Okay? Looks real cute when you're young and you know. But that shit gets old real quick. And what, Charla is what, 3, 4 decades in? She's maybe a little over 60 now. I'm just guessing, maybe in her 20s, maybe, late teens, you know, typical statistics when someone gets addicted, right? Not for all of us, but typical statistics. That would make her maybe going into her 4th decade with this same addiction that she never seemed to overcome. And we know Rock's mother needs real support. Just putting her in a home and a stable, whatever Chastity was saying, girl, that ain't gonna fucking work. When she want to escape every day and go get high, she's gonna have to adhere to rules. She's not gonna be able to just live her life like she's been living for the past 40, 30, 29, 44, 45 years. There's gonna have to be structure. She's gonna have to have accountability. She's gonna have responsibility. A lot of times that's what keeps homeless people on the streets because they don't want that. They would rather be homeless, pissy, out in the elements as long as they can do what they want to do, which normally involves narcotics, substances, right? I'm just saying, last time that I checked. I don't know. You guys, let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. Just gone. Just gone. right? That shit is sad, you guys. And like I tell Chrisean, the train wreck, the train ride, it's not gonna last forever. You're gonna crash and burn, and we gonna be here to see it. And y'all may say, well, you know, when it's still gonna be the same, it's not gonna be the same when Blueface get out. Okay, in and around the time that Blueface is about to be, she finds out that Blueface is going to be his real release date. Y'all are going to see a shift, a change. And y'all going to see Emma efforts dropping like flies. You're going to see relationships go back broken. And these bitches going to be back to square one. Okay? We getting ready to go back to square one. Because when you don't resolve, when no one has a reconciliation and there's no retention, there's no repentance, there's no accountability, and nobody fixes shit, nobody fixes what is broken, y'all, you just walk around with a pocket full of Band-Aids. And I told you, you can't put a Band-Aid on a gaping wound. At the end of the day, you guys, people are hurting in this family. And this is contributing to what we're seeing. I think she's using people as a ploy and Junior as a decoy. That she's using this to play on people's hearts to get what she wants. And it's sickening to me. And it needs to stop. And I don't even believe, and I question this, I don't know that the C, the P, and the S was involved in any of this, because where are they? Did they just, change Junior's locations? Are they checking in? Have they been, we don't know what's going on. Or did they just step out to facilitate the transferring of Junior to fucking Baltimore? I don't know this game that these people are playing, and the manipulation that is going on. The manipulator of the family, that she's been doing this for a long time. She's the baby. And a lot of times they baby her instead of allowing her to take accountability. And she's grown, y'all. And you be playing on people's top. And girl, we see through you. And that's one of the advantages of being on the outside looking in, Hope. It's like watching you in a fishbowl. We see all angles, Hope. We ain't inside there with you. And the fact that you spent more time with Bino than you did your own child is insanity. You chose a man over your child. And we don't give a F what he's done for you, because what he's about to do and how he's about to do you and the way this man is about to talk about you, and that's just my opinion, I believe that there's going to be a fallout soon, and it's going to be crazy work. Now, if not, kudos to you. If you guys really found love and all that, yeah, kudos to you. Because just like you fell out with Blueface, these relationships that you have with Bino is on the same trajectory, sister. The same trajectory. As a matter of fact, let me show you what you have to look forward to, broski. All right? And this is what happens when you put everything in a man instead of Yahweh.
He was my everything. God is your everything. Don't you know he's a jealous God? He don't want no man before him.
I don't even know where to begin to pick up the pieces of my life.
Lord have mercy. I was 39 years old when you were born. I never ever dreamed I'd have children. And then here you come. Sweet bundle of joy. But what did I do? I think I shielded you way too much. get out there. Try to stand on your own 2 feet.
Oh no, Mama. I can't do that. I'm not strong like you.
Sure you are. You got the strength God gave us women to survive. You just ain't tapped into it yet.
I think I'm... Mama. He hurt me so bad. He was my everything.
God is your everything. Don't you know he's a jealous God? He don't want no man before him.
I don't even know where to begin to pick up the pieces of my life.
Girl, I don't know. We was just thinking God is your everything. Okay. But we can see plain as day. And when Bino start talking to you so much the way Blueface used to talk to you, that toxic conversations that you used to have, just total disrespect, total gaslighting, controlling your every move. So all you did is put some batteries in Bino's pocket. So when it comes time for him to put the batteries in your back, you've already bought the batteries for his ass. Now that's ass backwards, if you ask me. Now you notice I didn't say that you took the batteries out of Blueface's pocket because he still got them bitches. He still got them bitches in his pocket. Okay? He still has some kind of attachment to you, connection to you, or control over you. Okay? I've dealt with womanizers, I've dealt with toxic relationships and narcissists. You can't tell me a damn thing. Now, although we have given Blueface accolades and shit over here, okay, we ain't passing out no angel wings. I give credit where credit is due, and we leave it at that. Okay, he's still a manipulator, still a user, still a womanizer. He's still like the same women and has some of the same tendencies. That's why y'all got along so, and everything was so fucked up in your relationship. Because you guys have some characteristics and some, some manipulative ways. And with Chrisean, I do see a lack of empathy. I don't know if you guys are picking up what I'm putting down, but when someone lacks empathy, there's definitely something wrong with these MFers. Okay? I think we're looking at a room full of freaking narcs, toxic track stars. Okay? You ain't gonna run into nothing but chaos and confusion. But yeah, y'all, I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think about this whole situation, And like I said, as far as the Zeus, something is definitely going down with Zeus. Something is definitely going down. I feel that this is connected to some type of bag. And let Chrisean tell it, every time they do a new production, it goes up, the price goes up, what they pay goes up, they level up. So who knows what's in store for us? She's going back on baddies. And did not tell you, because this is going to fall in right with my prediction. Remember when I said it, y'all? They're going to end up fighting on baddies. Now, I don't know if Chrisean knows it, and I do not think that is planned. I think that's something that Zeus knows, and then Taseki is eventually going to know, but Chrisean ain't going to know. I don't know. But I saw something interesting, and it's like, one thing I do want to say is, hold on, and I found this post, okay? And in this post, it says, listen up, Zeus Network. We don't want to see no shows with Chrisean unless she's talking about that baby to the doctor and to therapy. Unless she's talking about taking that baby to the doctor and to therapy. We don't give a F about her and Taseki making up, and we don't care to see them on our TVs. We want to see Junior improve. That's the only show y'all should be offering Chrisean right about now. And I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. But, you guys let me know what you guys think about the whole situation. Do you think that this is just for clout? What'd you say, King Bond? You said that was, C. Kang. What's up, King Bond fan? Rest in peace, King Bond. Dorothy, you say you think Bino and her are going to last? Hell to the no. Since being with him, drinking and smoking more and other things, I'm sure. Yeah. Wasn't he pictured with a pill in his mouth or something like that? Putting a pill on his tongue? Y'all, I don't know. You guys, let me know what you think about this whole situation. Do you think it's going to be a train wreck? How do you think it's going to happen when Blueface gets out? Okay? Because it's not going to just keep going smooth like this. I'm telling you. And this ain't even smooth. Because if you guys caught my video, make sure you guys check out my live from yesterday where I spoke on Taseki calling out, giving a warning, a threat, and a promise to what's her name? To Marsh. And I think that's going to have something to do. Y'all, I don't know why my mind keeps going to set up, set up for the bag, because that's where these people take us, right? This is where these people take us. But like I said, before I head out, I want to hear from you. Do you think that Bino knows what he's getting into with Rock, or vice versa? Because they both playing each other. They both look stupid as fuck. Nothing looks genuine. I don't believe any of it. Right? Is Chrisean's family just fed up? There's a lot of people that are getting fed up. And I'm telling you, they're going to start spilling it. Or are they finally telling the truth? Right? No, honestly, I think this is all a sham, y'all. If you ask me, this is all a sham. And the pattern with these sisters is crazy. That's all I can say. The accusations that they throw at each other are salacious. I see truth. I see truth hurts. I see jealousy. I see lies. I see disrespect. Right? I see disasters. A recipe for disaster. That's what we're looking at. But we're supposed to believe all of this, right? We're supposed to believe this is everything is good. Everything, just a phone call, right? A quick meetup, a glass of wine, and a game of spades. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. No. Filming starts October. Yep. Blueface gets out in November. It's all a storyline that's going to be explosive. Exactly. I'm telling y'all. King Von got it exactly right, y'all. This is all a setup. Now, I don't believe Soulja Boy's in on it. I believe he really let Bino go as an artist, because Bino snatched down those posts that had Chrisean in the paper. The ones that he snatched down, even though he took down some of the videos of them personally, but he took down the row of videos that were from articles that said that Chrisean was dating Soulja Boy's artist. And they were referring to Blueface in those articles. And when he was dropped, or in and around the time that Soulja Boy came out and allegedly dropped him, I don't know, but y'all know what I'm talking about. He deleted those messages. If you guys remember, I was actually live. And I took a screenshot of just one of the posts, because I was going to go back and refer to it and show you guys. And when I went back, that shit was gone. I thought I was crazy, but it turns out that he did delete it. And that's exactly what he deleted. He deleted those 3 posts of those 3 different articles that referred to him as Soulja Boy's artist. Yep. So I think he was forced to have to take those down, right? I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know what you guys think about all of this. Yeah. And she out here chasing, being dick dumb. Girl, you got the Jezebel spirit in you. Okay? You fall into lust and every damn thing else. And I'm not saying you can't be out and have a boyfriend. That's not what I'm talking about. Okay? You's a hoe. When you just fall in love, and I'm not even talking about maybe even physically, because I don't know. But girl, you up here falling in love and I love you, girl. And I give the younger generation credit all the time for being so advanced and so out there, girl. Girl, 25, that's damn near thinking like you 30. Okay? I would expect this from somebody who was maybe a teenager. I love you in freaking 3 weeks. Of course, all day long. But from a 25-year-old about to be 26, I don't think so. I don't think so. But we're going to see a train wreck, y'all. And I don't know how much, if Tarine is going to be able to handle taking care of Junior. I don't know if the ABC boys are involved, but somebody needs to make a move. Okay? Because when somebody is coming to on live to ask verbally for prayers, something's going on. Something that they feel that they cannot handle or that they really, really need help with. Okay? Because you don't know who you ask to pray for you, girl. All these demons running around. But like I did mention, when you're at church, right? You got, even though you guys are in fellowship, you're on one accord. You don't know them people. You really don't. So in essence, you are asking strangers to pray for you. Anytime you're outside in the public, right? You are asking. Now it's in the name of God, and you're supposed to be in fellowship in one accord. But if you know, like I know, there's demons in the church. Okay? We see false prophets all day long. Where they be at? They be on the pulpit, running everything, just as demonic as it can be. Right? That's all I'm saying, y'all. You got to keep your head on the swivel. So, at the end of the day, that's what I'm thinking. This is something. Now, I'm not saying that Zeus cooked this up. And I'm not even saying that Tarine is involved. Okay. I'm really speaking on Taseki, Marsh. I don't know, Bino. I don't know if he's involved. He's involved somehow. Right? But just the whole Blueface thing. You guys remember when Blueface left, he was going to be doing a show with Zeus. And I could see him easily picking up where he left off, right? He was like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood or something like that. You guys remember? I think it was going to be like a dating show or something like that. Let Carlissa tell it. Let Angie tell it. They went to go look at his new house, right? Remember when Carlissa named Blueface's old spot where Chrisean was, the shelter, where people go that need help to get on their feet? And that Blueface, Papa Blue, was sent there to be a watcher and to watch over some shit. Make sure nothing leave, everything stays in place, and you don't steal shit. Chrisean. That's all I'm saying. So you guys let me know what you guys think about the whole situation. Now, I want to thank you guys for tapping in. Make sure you push that like button, share out this live, you guys. And if you guys are feeling the vibe, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you to all my VIPs that are in the chat that came and kept me company. Thank you to all the watchers. Thank you guys so much for your POV. You know it's welcome here as long as you talk to me nice. I really appreciate you guys. Now, I want you to drop your thoughts in the comments because I will be reading and replying after the live. Don't forget to like this stream, subscribe for more tea, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss when I go live next, okay? This is Blone Got Tea. Signing off. Stay messy. Stay tuned. And I'll see you on the next one. Okay? Until next time, America.
Get to work. She like I'm already there though. Yeah, that's a twerk. So now I'm vibing my head to the instrumental, thinking about my next check, cause the next sex is incredible. I got work and wordplay all week grinding. I do it from Friday to Thursday. Hit green higher than when I be sipping the merch straight, cause green Fetty and Jawsy be getting the work late.
I'm not a real nigga? What you take your tooth out for then? Huh?
Cause I love you.
You don't love a real nigga?
That don't mean you real.
Yeah, now you got. I got this little cry baby with me. Yeah, what the fuck is you crying for? What you crying for? Tell him why you crying.
Cause you ain't shit.
What I do?
You just not shit.
What I do?
You just not shit.
What I do?
Can you stop asking me a question? I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing, bro.
Your ass drunk.
Can you charge my phone?
We have fun.
What?
What's up? What's up, Rock?
Don't call me Rock, my nigga. You call me Mama.
What's up, Mama? I'm a fake ass nigga?
To the media, you are.
What I do?
You clowning.
When? I gave you shots all night.
No.
Kissing on you all night. I let you cause every bitch that came and took a picture with me all night.
Okay.
So what I did tonight?
I was supposed to do that.
What I do tonight?
I was supposed to do that.
What I do tonight?
That's normal.
What did I do tonight?
You being weird.
How? What I do?
You're not fucking with me.
How?
You know how.
Tell me. Tell us. Your chance. Why the fuck are you crying?
You need to get it.
What?
You need to get the point.
What's the point?
It's very selfish.
What is it?
It's very selfish.
What? You on your period? You're like emotional?
No.
What's the point? I didn't look at no bitch. Not a real nigga? What you take your
Why the fuck am I having it?
Do you hear what I'm saying, Sean?
Huh?
When I had y'all, it didn't stop me from working. It ain't stopped nothing. Now y'all grown and out the way.
Yeah, but Mom, you stayed.
I ain't stay with your father. After I told him, I dropped him. And guess what? The 11 didn't stop nothing. Because y'all growed up and go your way.
Yeah, but I don't like who I became, Mom. I should have
What do you mean you don't like who you became? Please don't do that, Sean.
I'm just saying, yo, I don't know. Man.
Remember,
I can ask this nigga if he want a kid. He gonna say no. I don't want to have a baby.
It's not him to say. He should have zipping up then. God gives life, my child. It's not for today. It's for the future. I got 8 girls and 4 sons. I don't regret for having none of y'all. You turned out to be good. The rest of them turned out to be good. Of course you're going to have some hard-headed sons. But they can even turn out to be good. Your brother just got 2 stores. His dream came to pass. It's going to be over with. And when you need a break, that's what godmothers are for.
But Ma, where Sean come from is because you know we couple oriented.
You know what, Sean?
From you, Ma.
You know what God told me?
To be on one cool.
The baby is gonna change you for the best.
That's cool, but if the nigga don't want to have a baby, why the fuck am I having him?
It doesn't matter. He's not God. If you making him God, the father. If you making him God,
nobody making him
I feel
God.
sorry for that because that's life.
All
God
right.
gives life.
All right, man. And I got rid of lives.
I know. Do you think you gonna get away with it, my child? Do you? You reap everything, the good and the bad. Right. The child don't have to be in your life. He can know y'all as mother and father.
What's wrong? What are you talking about, Sean?
I'm just saying, we all had this point when we all broke down and we felt like we wasn't enough.
Let me tell you something, Sean. The heart is already beating.
Ma, I don't want to have a baby no more. I'm getting an abortion tomorrow.
Why? I don't believe in that. Children are for the future. It's not for today.
I get it, but I'm just saying.
Well, give it to me.
Hell no.
I don't.
Ma, I don't want to have a baby no more. I'm getting an abortion tomorrow.
Why? I don't believe in that. Children are for the future. It's not for today.
I get it, but I'm just saying.
Well, give it to me.
Hell no.
I don't believe that now, Sean. I had 12.
Ma, he don't want to have a kid. I damn near don't want to have a kid. Why the fuck am I having it?
I'm just saying, we all had this point when we all broke down and we felt like we wasn't enough.
Let me tell you something, Sean. The heart is already beating.
Ma, I don't want to have a baby no more. I'm getting an abortion tomorrow.
Why? I don't believe in that. Children are for the future. It's not for today.
I get it, but I'm just saying.
Well, give it to me.
Hell no.
I don't believe that now, Sean. I had 12.
Ma, he don't want to have a kid. I damn near don't want to have a kid. Why the fuck am I having it? Hell no.
Phone always face down.
What's a red flag in a relationship?
If they phone always face down.
Chrisean! What's a red flag in a relationship?
If they phone always face down, even in church, that's a setup, bruh.
He needs a fresh start. He knows that. He needs a fresh start. He had no intentions on moving there. He's not moving there. That's why his father's there. But he didn't have no intentions on moving to that house. Blue is probably going to get a condo and just chill out for a minute.
It's a red flag in a relationship.
If they always talking about protecting their peace, but they the loudest drama in the room, that ain't peace, that's PR.
And be to himself, where somewhere where he could take the kids, where nobody is playing them type of games.
Girl, when he always at his homie house? Yeah, okay.
So I don't think he had no intentions on going there regardless. That's from what he said to me. So,
I'm not here to please anybody. I'm here to be seen.
Whoever wants to live there, it's, you know, it's our family shelter, he said. That's the family shelter.
She said it's not what it looks like, but baby, you wearing what it looks like. I see the truth with or without these eyes.
Anybody that needs a stepping stone or a place to go, that's the family shelter. That's what he originally bought it for, was the family. And that's what it's used for, the family shelter. And I'm not saying his daddy is over there because he needs shelter. His daddy is over there making sure that everything stay where it's supposed to stay. But that's the family shelter. So if you end up going there, that's your stepping stone place. That should be used for you to get on your feet, and that's it. So if there's anybody in our family that needs a place to stay, that's where he'll send you.
All her best friends, the bros, just know she the group chat.
Just be going through a whole lot of emotions, Chrisean, because one day I'm with you, and then the next day you just wholly change. Like, I fuck with Chrisean. Like, Chrisean, I ain't gonna lie, you got all my respect for sure. You make me go through so much mixed emotions. Like, I don't understand it, bro. This shit gotta be scripted, my nigga.
He swear he loyal, but his thumb know every girl on Instagram. Don't tell me you love me ass, show your algorithm.
Shorty always taking a break, but never taking accountability.
If he always talking about his peace, but he the one bringing all the chaos, bitch, be for real, you the problem. Ooh.